Black Avenger, aka the Black Azrael, Lee Sanders here of the RCWR show, holding it down here, covering the very latest in wrestling, entertainment news, and beyond since 2011. Also, occasional columnist for TNAinsider.com. We've been staying on top of the news since yesterday about Destination America reportedly canceling all TNA wrestling programming. If you missed the initial breaking news that we did Wednesday night, as a lot of stuff was going on wrestling content-wise in Lucha Underground and WWE NXT, we'll actually have the link for the coverage that we did on that news in the episode description. We'll also try to post a annotation somewhere in the video so you can check it out. But to follow up on that, remember one of the last things that I had said in that video, for those of you that did watch it, I said, if there was a time that TNA wrestling needed to stand up and they needed to address these nasty rumors, because that's all that it was. We didn't hear anything concrete. At that point, it was just rumors. And I said, if there was ever a time for TNA to represent and address these rumors, it needs to be done, and it needed to be done ASAP, because I don't know what it is, but it just seems like this has always been a constant theme, Well, TNA Wrestling, they did release a statement earlier today, and by the way, this is May 21st, 2015, Thursday. TNA said the following in a press release, and part of it, I just want to make sure we highlight that, is they are threatening possible legal action. It reads as follows, in direct quote: "It has come to our attention that several internet news sources have falsely attributed statements to TNA, its executives, and broadcasting partner. These false statements constitute defamation, and if necessary, we will seek legal remedies available to us," said in the statement. Now, to follow up on what we were talking about yesterday, the Wrestling Observer's Dave Meltzer reported that Destination America planned to cancel TNA Impact, with the source being an internal email among employees at that channel. Also noted earlier today, Byron Alvarez of the Observer newsletter said the email was dated several days prior to Destination America announcing Impact would be moving to Wednesdays, and that Dave Meltzer noted that this is very much a ongoing situation. So, that's where it stands right now. Smashing Pumpkins, Billy Corgan, he just came on board with the TNA product. He's helping out with creative and all that. He also took to social media to talk about this supposed news, and he was actually having a conversation with someone, and he said this to them. He said, "It would be so bad if the whole truth was being reported and the person reporting wasn't being worked himself by a sloppy angle. And let's remember that I speak from experience, having had things written about me by Meltzer that he never got a statement from me about." Now, we should also note that as it stands right now, no one from Destination America has come forth with a public statement of their own, either confirming or denying that the station has canceled TNA Wrestling. And it's kind of interesting because we're in real time right now that we're doing this. And last I had checked Destination America's social media page, in this case Twitter, because it seems to be where they're most active the most. The last thing that came about was from 3 hours ago, saying we're going to leave this meaty morsel of goodness right here. They're doing a plug for BBQ's Ultimate Championship. That's going to be on Destination America Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central. Those of you that might be a little bit interested in that. Tweet before that, see Ethan Carter in a special broadcast of Slammiversary 2014 tomorrow night, Destination America. Yes, special broadcast of Slammiversary tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, there's not going to be a new episode of TNA. I guess due to the Memorial Day holiday weekend. That's the only thing that kind of makes a little bit of sense to me. Tweet before that, get in some live tweeting this Sunday for Ghost Asylum season finale. All right. Yesterday, Slammiversary this Friday night. Destination Impact, hashtag Flashback Friday. Look, I'll keep going a little bit before that. Tweet live with Ghost Asylum team. Again, they're plugging the season finale Sunday, May 24th. More plugs for Ghost Asylum. New season of Barbecue Pitmaster. So, I mean, and I'm like pretty much now on May 19th. So, kind of weird that Destination America hasn't issued a statement. I don't want you guys to really just, what's the right word I'm looking for, really home in on that, but you have to admit it's just a little bit odd that you have key individuals in TNA saying this, and when it counts the most, the destination in which they're a part of has not released any type of statement whatsoever. Now, I'm not saying that the reports that's come out by Billy Corgan, TNA, even Bob Ryder had some stuff to say. He said this on Twitter earlier today, which is as follows. Direct quote: for almost 13 years, some people have predicted we're about to go out of business. It's no more true today than it was then. Hashtag stand up. So, although it's great to see Bob Ryder, Billy Corgan, TNA standing up and basically saying these reports that surfaced, it's false. I think for a lot of TNA wrestling fans, it would probably ease the minds a lot more if there was some type of an official statement from Destination America saying, hey, yeah, these guys are not being canceled. You know, who started this? What's going on? No, they're not being canceled. On the contrary, we love what's going on with the TNA wrestling product. We love them. We back them up 100%. Hopefully that will come. I know we're probably, you know, as I said, we're gearing up for the holiday. So hopefully that will maybe come about, you know, maybe in the middle of the week, next week, or maybe the week after. But we only thought it would do justice to make sure we come on back here on YouTube exclusively for you guys and give you guys a new update. After all, we did cover this news when it first came about yesterday. Remember, and this is a special shout out for those of you that are tired of the BS when it comes to people that want to relish in the fact that, oh, it looks like this wrestling promotion is struggling. It looks like maybe these guys are going to go out of business, and their celebration and all that other crap. And then you got the whole, this company sucks. We try to do our best not to operate that way. So if you're tired of that type of BS, do me a huge favor. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And you can always stay in tune to us when it comes to breaking news like what we're doing right now. We got some really fun and insightful interviews, not just with people in the wrestling industry, but all forms of media. You know, we chat with pretty much just about everybody. And you know, not to mention, we do a little bit of stuff in between. So do hit that subscribe button. Join our growing community of 10,000 subscribers plus strong. We're about to get to 7 million views on here and counting. And make sure you check out our podcast. Speaking of podcasts, we continue to receive a lot of great buzz, in particular for the great conversation that we had with former WWE superstar JTG of Crime Time. The podcast version of that is available right now. Check out all the links down below. For you nostalgia wrestling fans, we had talked to the living legend, WWE Hall of Famer Larry Zbyszko. That is also available on our YouTube channel at this time. We'll have the JTG one probably later this weekend on YouTube, but check out that Larry Zbyszko as well. That's available right here, right now. Check it out and getting some great love with regards to that. And that is going to do it. All right, please make sure you give this a thumbs up when you do. You're showing your love and appreciation for us YouTube video creators. And we will see you with a new edition of the RCWR Show Extra coming at you Friday night, East Coast time. A bit of a companion piece to a little bit of topics we didn't get a chance to cover on our podcast. And if you want to check out our podcast live Tuesday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. Until then, please be safe. Most importantly, be kind to one another. Make sure you keep it real. We'll see you next go around. Everybody, take care.